Lovely. Good. Right, so a little tiny warm up, getting the shoulders, head, neck, arms ready. And we're going to go straight into our weights. So it's all standing workout today. Still just want to think of the posture, so have your feet hip width apart and facing forwards, so not turning in or out. And just think of your knees over your ankles, hips over knees, shoulders over hips, just pulling up nice and tall. A couple of breaths in here. Lovely, and one more. Let's just do a little circle with the nose just to warm up this neck. So I know we are doing a lot with the arms, but our shoulders and our neck is holding the body and the arms up, change direction. So we want to get those loose so there's no stress or tension in those as well, especially not working at home. Let's take the ear to shoulder, drive these shoulders down, and just take the ear to shoulder. Especially maybe sitting at desks, working at a desk at home, which is not what you'd usually have at work. We get a bit stiff. Let's take it to your right, just 2 fingers, lengthen, push the shoulders down. Other hand, if you can reach, grab your shoulder, pull it down. Otherwise, just here. So there's not really going to be too many levels today. Normally I do different levels of stuff. It's just going to be arms. The weights are adding the levels. If you need to just do less reps, take a break or just lose the weight. And let's change sides. And if you can, lengthen. Lovely. So I'm doing a couple of exercises that warm up the shoulders, that open up the shoulders and warm up the elbows and the shoulders as well before we start. So as if you're holding a couple of newspapers under your arm, shoulders down, arms in, your arms at this nice 90-degree angle, stiff fingers and open up. So some of these warm-up exercises are going to incorporate into the workout as well with weight. So you might not be able to see my shoulders, but as the thumbs go back, you should feel your chest opening. Squeeze your shoulders together, so squeeze those shoulder blades back. Lovely. Good stuff. And again, it's your body, your workout. So if there's any aches, pains, something that doesn't feel right, just stop. Oh, have we got another person? Oh, Hannah's joined us. Hi, Hannah. We're just literally doing the warm up. Lovely. I'm just going to add on open, reach, and close, and reach, and close. So this is your rotator cuff. We're starting to work. Lovely. A little bit more into the shoulders. Roll them back. Again, it's quite a lot of arm workout today, so we'll get nice and loose, roll them forwards. Then let's lift our arms, keeping your elbow near your armpit height. Again, this is a warm-up, but we are going to incorporate this later. Stiff fingers, stiff arms, shoulders up, shoulders down, and then push those hands down as if you're pushing an imaginary lever. Keep the elbows up, keep the shoulders down. That's the key with this one, because the shoulders want to creep up, so I've got to push them down and push. Lovely, and push. So you may feel this, you're not used to these exercises, can feel a bit tight in the shoulders. Let's do one arm at a time. Bit of coordination, wake the brain up in the afternoon. Let's add a head as well. Again, just loosening up those neck muscles. Lovely. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1, and push them both back. A few more seconds, then we're just going to warm up the wrists and we're going to start, because if we are holding weights, there's a bit of tension in the hands and wrists. We want them nice and loose as well. So circle your hands around, loosening up the wrists, all that fluid. Might hear a few clicks and bits, that's fine. Change in direction. And then take your hands out to the side, flick your hands forward and back. So as if you're going to doorknob, turning and opening. Again, just a little bit into those shoulders. Lovely. Bring your hands together. We're not doing any work with the hands on the floor, but just good for a little stretch of those fingers and wrists. Just stretch, just gently. Let's take the hands up, shoulders up. Release. Let's round the upper back. Hands towards me, head down. Separate those shoulders. And release. Lovely. Good. So again, with or without weights. These are the lightest ones I've got. I might be a bit over ambitious. This is 2 kilos. I haven't done any weights for a while, so we'll see. We're just going to start. I'm looking over there because I've written everything down that I'm doing today. We're going to start with this dumb waiter exercise that we did earlier. So the shoulders, elbows are in, shoulders are down, just open. So you're just opening again. The elbows stay by the body. We open, squeeze the shoulders back. So again, we're working a rotator cuff muscle, very prone to injury. We're getting a bit of chest opening here. Just a nice, easy start. Lovely. And then another 4 of these. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now we're going to do some bicep curls. Same thing, elbows are into the waist. Really think of the muscle you're working. This is your bicep, squeeze and lower and squeeze. So think of that posture still, where your feet still hip width apart facing forward, knees are a little bit soft, shoulders back and down, lengthen from the top of the head. So feel your shoulders driving down, so we've got a lot of activation going on, not just in those arms. 2 more here. Then we're going to do another 8. Pretty much doing 16 of most reps. Got 4 more here. I can feel this already. And 3 again. If you need to, let those weights down. 2 more. I'm going to add on what we did. So we're going to do a bicep curl to here, and then open and close. So it's like a halfway down bicep curl, open and close. So we're combining the dumbbell exercise with a bicep curl. We only do 8 of these as they're combined. Last 4, last 3. I need to clock somewhere as well. Last 2, last 1. Fantastic. Shape. Next one we're going to do is a lateral raise. Your lats are kind of here. If you imagine there's sort of wings, if you had wings. And the arms a little bit bent at the elbow, and we're just lifting up to here. And lifting up to the side. So squeeze down. Imagine you've got a balloon under your armpit and you're squeezing it down. So we sort of do repetitions, nice and slowly, with small weights. We want to lengthen the muscle. If you've got really big, heavy weights and you're doing them really quick, you sort of get bulky muscles. So that's why I want to do this. Keep those shoulders down. And then we've got another 8 of these. 8. And 7, and what did I add on? Yes, and 6, and 5, and 4, lovely, and 3. So make sure your elbows are bent because we're going to extend in a moment. So this time it's a lat raise and extension. Lift, extend, bring in and down. So a real bend this time. Again, we're trying to bring those weights shoulder high, lift, extend, in and down. Lovely stuff. See you all working very hard. Last 4 of these. Shoulders are burning already and we're like 5-10 minutes in. Oh, we can do it again. Last 2, I think. Sorry if I talk too much and forget how many we've done. We love it. And rest. Oh, have a little rest here. Good. So this time I want to do your arms are out to the side to start with, and we're closing them in and out. A little bend in the arm, but they're more or less straight out. So when they go back, squeeze your shoulder blades back. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Last 8, 7, 6. Oh, this is the shoulder one. 5. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Whew. So now we're going to do a chest press. Your arms are here, and they're going to push forwards and back. Forwards and back. Lovely. If it's a bit much, you could do 1 as an alternate or lose the weights. We've got another 8 of these. 8. And then I'm going to add on to these. 7 and 6. Which I may lose the weights. I have also done a workout this morning prior to this. Obviously, it's on my arms that ache so much. That's 1. Oh, I'm going to add on. I'm losing my weights for a minute. Again, work with you. They're quite heavy. They're 2 kilos. Probably a bit ambitious. So, same as exercise. I'm going to punch forward, bring back, rotate up and down. Forward and back and up and down. And well done for you. For those who still got their weights in their arms. My shoulders are burning, not happening to me today. Let's do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, quick rest. We're doing very well for time. We are 10 minutes in, so I've got one more exercise to do. We're going to repeat the whole lot again, and then we'll do a bit of shoulder mobility and stretching without the weights. I'm not going to use weights for this one either. Again, we're in this position, a little bit like what we did in the warm-up, and we're going to close those elbows together, squeeze and open, and squeeze. You know what, I haven't done tricep, I'll add those in. We have a tricep. So this again is your pecs, the front of your chest, because we want to lift up those boobs. Another 8. 8 and 7 and 6. Well done. Can really see all your effort there. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold them together. This is the killer. Push it up for 2, for 3, for 4. Don't worry if you can't get them together. Just pulse it up. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Oh my God. So we pretty much worked out all the arm, tricep, I forgot that. I'm just going to turn sideways to give you, it's easier to give you vision. I'm going to work both at the same time. I'm going to step 1 foot forward. You can do both together, but it's a bit more stress on the back. You can't see my feet, but they are separated. And my arms, they're up here, and we just straighten and back. So it isn't a shoulder movement. Shoulders are down, squeeze and back. And just tucking that chin in so we're not up here. Length from the neck, squeeze and back, squeeze. I could change that a little bit. If this is really uncomfortable, I'm sure we're fine with this, we can do it. So again, you can't see my legs, but they're separated. If they're happy together, you can do it together. 4 more, 3. We're not going to combine these, but for the last 8, we'll pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go for the whole lot again. So we're going to start with the bicep curls and the rotator cuff. So with or without weights, or lighter weights if you want to switch. I think I probably should have done that. I'm just going to adjust this very slightly. Okay, elbows in, shoulders back. Little soft knees, squeeze the tummy, help your core support, and open, and close, and open. Think of breathing as well. Think of something nice, take your mind off what you're doing. We've got 4 more of these. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's do the bicep curl. Up and all the way down, and 2. So 16 of these, and then we combine. So shoulders are down, still pulling up tall, elbows into the waist. Last 4, and 3, lovely stuff, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to do our combination, open and in, and crunch, and open and in, crunch. So again, we're working on our chest opening here, shoulders back, the bicep and the rotator cuff. I think we've got 2 more. I can't talk and count at the same time, but I can roughly do it. Release. Lovely stuff. Next one is our lateral raise. So the lats again and muscles in the back. Men tend to have really big ones. It gives them that nice triangle shape. So we want to work ours, but we don't want to do a triangle. Bending those arms, lift up to shoulder height, squeeze down. So this one is about the squeeze down. We're squeezing under this armpit, as if you're squeezing a big balloon. Feel the muscles in the back, shoulders down, squeezing back a bit. Lovely stuff. 4, 3, 2. We've got last 8 here. And 8, and 7, and 6. And then we add on the extension. 5, 4, 3, 2, feeling that burn. Oh, lifting up, extend out, and in and down. Only 8 of these. The last time to do these today. That's 2. Well done. And lift, down, open, and in, and close. Lift, open, in, close. I don't think I pressed record, but never mind, because you don't have to do it again. And last one. lift, open, in and close. Give those a little shake. Lovely. So now we're going to do chest presses in a sense. Arms out to the side, close them in together. Oh, I'm going to lose the weight for this one. I've got a bit of a dodgy elbow and I can really feel it there. So always work at your level. Doesn't matter if you have to suddenly change. Always listen to your body. Feeling any pain like I am, stop, take it down. And 8, 7, this one's straight arm, 6, shoulders down, pull up tall, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we are doing a chest press. So the arms are here and we're pushing forward and back. I'm going to do this alternately because I want my weight back. Not too much pain here. Again, it's double, or you can do single with or without weights. 3, 2, 1. We've got another 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got the rotate, which I'm going to lose the weights for. We're going to push forward and back, rotate up and down. So the key is keeping your elbows up. Imagine you've got a table here and you're sliding along the table. Nothing goes below that table. Oh, this is killing. Let's do 4 more. Reach, pull back, rotate and down. Lengthen. Lovely. 2 more. Fantastic. Last one. Then we've got the killer ones. Oh. Arms in, chest press. So you should be feeling my arms are like jelly now. Open, that's closed. Close and open. Squeeze those elbows in. So this is working our chest, our pecs, lifting up our boobs, which is what we want. 4 more, 3 more, 2. Going to do another set of 8 of these because it's not a combination. 8 and 7 and 6, 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Hold it together and push up. Oh, 2, pulse it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Triceps. Last bit. And then for the last few minutes, going to do some mobility work and a bit of stretching to really intensely work them. So again, I'm stepping, got my legs separated, don't you can see them. Elbows, shoulders down, elbows back, extend the arm. Again, if you wanted to, you could do alternates. If not, we're doing 16 straight. This is 4. So the shoulders stay still, it's hinging at the elbow. 7 and 8. Last 8, and then I think we'll hold the last ones up and pulse. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 7, 6. I don't know what I started on 8. 4, 3, 2. Let's count to 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Lovely stuff. Weights down. Have a little shake. Good, we're doing well. Everyone okay? Let's just swing your arms, clapping them forward and back. It's a nice little way of just loosening them up. Oh, lovely. So I'll probably repeat this one again next week. Last week we did bands. I will use weights again or maybe a combination. Now you know what it feels like if you need to double up with your weights or make them heavier or lighter. I did find they're 2 kilo and that was pretty tough. I haven't got anything lighter. Perhaps I needed a tin of soup like my sensible sister did. And let's roll the shoulder. Nice deep breaths and let's roll them forward. And again, just make sure I've got room, circle those arms. Ooh. And you can let your chest lift so you're getting a bit of a stretch in the back as well. Stretching nice big circles, thinking of really taking those arms behind. Now let's reverse the circles. Lovely. Didn't do too much shoulder work really, a lot in the arms, biceps, triceps, deltoids. So the shoulders shouldn't feel too bad, but let's do one forward, one backwards just for fun for our brains. I'm going to change direction. I've got one going backwards, one going forwards. Easier one way than the other sometimes, just a little bit something for your brain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, lovely. Let's take the hands behind. Either clasp them together or just hands on the back or grab whatever works for you and stretch. Looking up, lifting the chin, stretching the chest. And let's reverse that in front, chin down, pull those arms away. Feeling those shoulders separate. I'm going to stretch the triceps. You could use a cord if you don't, we'll be fine for what we're going to do, but I'll give you an option. So the hand is between the shoulder blades and just push back. If you were really flexible, you may be able to grab the other hand with the other one. I'm just going to, well, you could grab anything really. So I'm going to just do that with one arm and grab it with the other one and keep getting closer and closer just to give me a bit more stretch. You might better reach. You could use a T-cloth, grab anything just to help pull the arm up, pull the arm down. Again, it's not important if you haven't got anything to hand, I probably should have said, and it may be a bit tight if you've not done this before, so you can just stick with this, is fine. We will do a stretch of that bottom arm as well. So releasing the arm that isn't up by your head, take the back of your hand around your back, take this arm down and just look over that shoulder. So this is where we're stretching this shoulder back now and looking through. Let's release, let's change sides. So again, I'm going to grab my band. So you can just be here, use that fingers to push back, or just grab something to help pull the arm down, pull the arm up. So there's just as much stretch in this one that's lower as there is this one up here. Or if you can reach, wonderful, grab. I used to be able to, I'm a bit out of practice with all this lockdown, so I need to work on that flexibility. Lovely stuff. Keep breathing. 4, 2, 1. Lovely. So we're just gonna keep the this hand where it is. Take this one down the back, and then we can use this hand to look over the shoulder. So I've just got an arm around my back. That's all I'm doing with the back of my hand, as if I'm trying to slide it round to come to the front, and this hand's almost pushing it back a little bit and just glancing over the shoulder. Stretch. Ooh. So tomorrow's workout is abs and backs. It's all on the floor, just core stuff. Come back to the front, then take one hand, put it on your shoulder, use this other hand and push the elbow. Keep the shoulders level, so try not to let them come up to the ears. That's it. And Friday, I'm going to do a different leg workout. Instead of a load of standing squats, I've been inspired by a dance ballet workout I've done this morning. So some squats, but a lot of stuff on the floor for the legs. And I have bring a band. If you've got a band, as in a flexi loop band or the rubber ones you can pull, or you can do it without, it's fine. Let's release, push back. Lovely. A little stretch for the wrist, because we have been holding weights and gripping on them quite tight. So let's just stretch the wrist, stretch the hands. Again, it's not the elbow, let that soften. It's just here, we want to just give a little stretch to those fingers and that wrist. Glasses keep sliding off my nose. So you may ache, it's usually not the day after, but the day after. So Friday, you might find your arms are hurting a little bit, but a little ache is good. We know we've worked out. As I say, for those who are new today, I'm doing a little half an hour class every day, different bits of the body. The full hour is Monday evening. I'll text you all afterwards to see if you are available. Let's just stretch the wrist back the other way. I'm just going to put them on my hips and push them down. And then a couple more stretches and we're nearly done. So let's just stretch again that neck. With this arm, stretch that hand and just gently lengthen. So we're still lengthening all of this. We've worked the shoulder muscles, so we do want to stretch all the neck and shoulder out as well. Let's change sides, push that arm down and then lengthen. Try not to pull on the head, just a couple of fingers. Keep both shoulders down. Then we'll get a little stretch down the side of the shoulder. So a couple of options. You can't see my feet, but I'm just crossing my right leg behind my left. And my legs are together. And you can either hold on to something or you can just reach over and it will stretch all the way down into your waist. If your legs are just too much tangled, keep your feet apart and just to the side then, that's absolutely fine. But if you can cross your right leg behind your left, feet flat on the floor, reach over, and you get a lovely stretch. Challenges the balance a little bit there. Keep this arm up, just grab it and reach and stretch. So you're just feeling this real sort of stretch in the shoulder, grab it and pull it. Just a little stretch for the shoulder. Now we're going to take the left leg, or I think it might be your right, behind, straighten and reach. Again, if you need to hang on to something, grab on, try not to hit your light. And then keeping this arm in the air, grab it, and we're just going to pull it over. Feet uncrossed, just back to parallel. 4, 3, let's do a few breaths. Breathe in, stretch, and out. Breathe in, stretch, and out. One more. Bring the arms down, take them back, chest up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab and stretch this way, chin down, stretch out those shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. I want a breath. And arms in front and clap. Well done. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm going to unmute if anyone has any questions. But after, I shall be hanging on for a second. Otherwise, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.